which one here is this, the solar scope?
Let me bring it up.
So this is what you can look at the sun with the solar scope.
What solar scope? Obviously, looking at the sun needs to be incredibly carefully done because you don't want to injure yourself, but you can certainly burn your eyes out. And so this scope has a series of filters which allows it to capture hydrogen light. So it comes in as a red.
By a solar filter, like I have a regular refractor myself with a solar filter on top, but the advantage of this is this has a very narrow band hydrogen alpha filter that allows an extremely fine range of wavelengths through. And what that allows, and you can tune which wavelengths go through by up and down a little bit, so you can actually see various parts on the spectrum. But what that allows you to do is to see all of the detail on the sun in terms of the granulation, and you can also see solar prominences and solar flares that are leaping off from the edge of the sun, which you can't do with an ordinary solar filter because it just gets washed out by the brightness of the sun, even with a good solar filter.
Really neat motorized mount that you can align it to the sun and lock it into position, and then it'll follow. And so it'll track the sun. So if you're doing a program over an hour or 2 hours with a whole group of students coming through, this thing will follow the sun the whole time and just keep it perfectly lined up for you. So, you know, this is another really nice piece. This digital mount can be used with lots of our other, you know, refractors in addition to the solar cell.
So tell us about this, where we are here.
This is really what I think sets our facility apart and makes us incredibly dynamic is that we do have, in addition to lots of portable scopes, is we do have a permanently installed 17-inch plane wave telescope with a really beautiful mount inside of this dome. And so we're able to take some of the highest quality deep space images in the state of Vermont and able to educate young people on that while selecting the right objects in the sky for Peachum for the time of year. It's about actually physically taking the objects, and then it's about processing them. And so this facility allows us to offer teachers an opportunity to remotely, robotically control the facility and have images put online into an online file folder. So once they get trained, in theory, they don't even need to come out here. In order to use this telescope, they can do it online.